see if all the cameras got that.
Well, g'day. Welcome back to episode 5 of the Fairly Dinkum podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here today with Caleb. He's always here. I don't think he's going to go away anytime soon.
I don't think it runs unless I'm here.
That's true. I'm a bit dumb. I can't run it myself, so I got Caleb here to do it all for me.
We'll figure it out eventually. It's easy peasies.
One day at a time, I suppose.
Yeah, we're gonna build some computers for you soon. Maybe you, maybe Clay. Seeing as a new studio will be there.
It's not a bad idea. We're a bit busy these whole couple of weeks. Last week, this week included. I think we're going to be a bit busy with setting up in the new room. We did say this last time, and we're not really keeping to our word, but we are now. Are pulling our finger out and we're doing it. We have had donations. Man, I still sound like I feel crackly. But anyway, we've had donations now from several people, mostly ourselves, that have contributed to the purchase of some equipment now. We have microphones on the way. We have leads for the microphones. We have acoustic foam for the studio because it's very, very echoey in that room. So we need to soften the echo a bit. We got ourselves a mini fridge. Ooh, can't wait to put some beers in there.
Mini fridge. It looks good. And we set it up and looks schmick with a nice handle on it.
Yeah.
What else we got? There's something else. Oh, we have to look for chairs and stuff still.
Yeah, so honestly, if you're listening to this podcast and you have like a decent sized chair, maybe a 3-seater or whatever, nice and comfortable, and you want to sell it or you want to get rid of it and it's in all right condition, just give us a heads up or something like that, or just give us a bell if you've got us in like contacts, or hit up the Fairly Dinkum Instagram or something like that.
There's many things you can send messages to.
Yeah, we are chasing one. We've been on a bit of a hunt around. So yeah, I've been going around with my bloody bow and arrow, getting these bloody chairs.
Shooting cushions.
I can't get them. They're just too
slippery. The good ones are taken too quick.
Oh yeah.
All the good ones that we've messaged a bit are taken too quick. And,
fucking oath.
I mean, the new ones aren't you can get really new expensive ones, but there are some new ones you can get that are relatively cheap. But we spent like nearly $650 just the last week on stuff for the podcast, and that's coming close to a new chair on its own. So we could probably get a new one, but that's later on in the time. Yeah.
Well, we're not too worried about if it's all right, or if it's got like a bit of fucking damage on it. Nah, it won't bother us. We won't
It's going to get drink spilled on it and food spilled on it.
Yeah, it's
going to get messy. We're going to use it for live streams. I'm eventually going to set up that room so we can use it for live streams.
Yeah.
And probably film other content in there, like what Fairly 40 wants to do with his Wish, opening packages on Wish from Wish.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, that'll probably be the room for it, or the shed. Probably Shed's better.
Shed would be better. It's easy to clean up too.
Easy to clean up. That's another thing we need to get. I'm thinking about getting some carpet just to put in the frame of what the video's going to capture. So if you see someone getting stuff out of like a rug. If you see someone pulling something out of the
Ark's Fairly 40, where he got his misso, where he got his
that's
rug
a brand
from.
new rug, eh? That'll be expensive rug.
No, where'd she get it from?
And then we can just it out. Probably fantastic furniture.
Most likely, but that's all like Townsville. Who wants to go to Townsville these days, eh?
Might have to get a chair.
Most probably.
Oh no, there's a lot of good gear there.
Yeah,
but we're slowly getting there. I think all we need now is a chair. Like all that other gear's ordered. We have everything we need to start. We just need a chair and a table.
Yeah,
to fit us all on.
Well, same thing with a coffee table. If you have a coffee table and you're not using it and you don't have any room for it, you want to fuck it off, hit us up, please. That's all we're asking. We will pay you for it. If you want money for it, we will pay you. You can fucking ask $2 million.
You won't get the money.
You won't get the money, but I think we'll have a couple sore jewels after the end of the month, mate.
Yep. Maybe him, not me.
Not me. Fairly 40's going to do it.
That's more than likely. There you go, hit him up.
Fairly 40 will give you a go.
we'll sort it out. We just need a few more little tiny bits of equipment to set up that room and look schmick. We're going to get some LED lights for him there. We're going to get some proper studio lights.
We're just going to get the coloured ones as well.
Just like LED strips.
Because I know he's got those, the fucking raindrop lights, or whatever they're called.
Fairy lights.
Yeah, the ones that he got in his room there.
Yeah, fairy lights,
Yeah, he wants to put them on the back wall, but...
Nah, he's talking to me about putting LED strips on there.
Yeah, I thought he'd put like LED strips around the side, the corners and all.
Yeah,
just so it looks a little bit colourful.
Yeah, going to put a bit of colour in there, but I'm also going to get... I was talking to him about lights too, like proper like LED, like bright lights.
Like the ring lights.
Yeah, like ring lights sort of thing.
You're better off going for the ring lights too, though.
Yeah, you can get
Caitlin got
ring
her.
lights, or you can get solid, like a square... You can get square LEDs, or rectangular LED lights, like they're proper studio lights.
Yeah, okay.
So you can get either or, but if you get a ring light, you need to make sure it's a big ring light because that's a lot of area to cover.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, fair. The Misso got hers for cheap. She got a ring light. Not a bad size, but yeah.
I think the biggest ring lights I've found so far are about 18 inches. So they're, I don't know, probably that big. Something like that.
Well,
that'll be good.
It's a pretty small room, so you'd be surprised.
Yeah, but you need that light in all the area. I reckon if we got two 18-inch ring lights and see how that went, because you might need a third and see how that went, and then we'd be sorted, I think. But for now, the light that's in that room is bright enough as it is, I think.
Yeah.
And if not, we got cameras that output light anyway, or at least that one does. But yeah, and then we just. We have a laptop that we can use for recording everything too. We got our cameras. We got our own mixer up there for the microphones.
Fucking oath.
And
we're getting there. Do you reckon we need another mixer?
No. Oh well, that's a perfect mixer. I think you can put at minimum. You can definitely put at minimum 4 microphones on there.
Mm-hmm.
Might be able to put more on. So that's right. That's the only reason I've only bought 4 for now.
Yeah. Well, that's like we're not going to expect anyone big or. Like more than 4 people at a time to come on the podcast because
it'd be a bit creative. See, with that new room, we could probably have around at max 5, I reckon.
5, maybe 6, if you want to cramp.
Yeah,
if you're willing to cramp for an hour.
Someone can lay down on the grug.
Yeah, lay at our feet, you dirty dog. But yeah, it's a work in progress. We're getting there, slow and steady.
Yeah, at least we got stuff arriving this week.
Yeah.
Definitely stuff arriving this week to set up, but we definitely need a couch and we need a table, and then we can just start actually filming there.
And then we can finally have some beers.
Yeah, we got a fridge to put them in.
Finally drink beers.
We got to get Northern to sponsor us.
Yeah. Literally, but the fridge that we bought, or the fridge that Caleb funded.
Fridge that we bought, we'll just keep it like that.
Okay. Fridge that
Fairly Dinkum now owns.
There's a big Great Northern one. It's got a bottle opener on it.
It's like a 70-litre.
Yeah, it's got a fancy fucking door handle on the fucking door.
Fancy door handle. It's got a proper bottle opener on it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks schmeck. It looks
It's got a big white marlin on there, so it should be pretty fucking...
Looks pretty good. And we should make a Fairly Dinkum sticker and whack it on the front. Magnet.
Fucking oath.
Fairly Dinkum magnet and put it on the front.
It's actually not a bad idea. Get the Misso onto it.
You're busy enough as it is. Doing shirts. We're making shirts.
Yeah, we're making a little bit of merch.
Making designs.
Yeah, it's not going to be out for a while. But it's just an idea. If you don't like it, you don't have to get it. We're not forcing you to get it.
That's right. But it'd be cool to see some people walk around with some
fuck.
2-trip bitch. If I saw someone walk around with that on.
I was tempted. I said a couple of times when we were at the big meeting thing that we were doing for the room and all that, and we all decided to put in the merch idea. And I wanted work shirts. So if you like work shirts like me, I wear fucking shit tons of work shirts. I love them all the time.
Only wears work shirts.
And I was thinking about putting some of the ideas on the work shirts.
Should message Trademark and see if we can put some of our designs on there.
That'd be pretty fat.
Yeah, that'd be cool as.
You think though, if you ask them, they might do a collab with you, wouldn't they?
They might do something. Yeah.
Well, if not, they'll just send you free merch.
We'll get some designs first, and then see how we go from there.
We'll get a following too before we ask.
Yeah.
Anything.
Surprisingly,
like
our views have just skyrocketed this weekend.
Yeah.
But in saying that, a fair few people have shared it all around.
Yeah.
And it's definitely outreached a bit because I've had people message me now asking to come on and stuff like that. So it's definitely going out there.
Yeah.
And the more content we get, the better, because that gives more variety for people to watch as well. More different guests to view and different topics to listen to, even though we don't normally stick on a topic. But we want to change that. We want to try and just have set topics to talk about.
We want to get more in the lines of being a professional at this, but
eventually.
We're a bit young, dumb, and full of cum. So, just bear with us for a while.
A few more weeks, maybe a few more months, and then we'll start being sorted. Once this new room's in and sorted, then we can have all our stuff set up and it's all sorted. We don't have to muck around with anything. We don't have to worry about spilling stuff. Speaking of which, I'm thirsty.
And who knows, we might have a night where we get absolutely shit-faced and then talk on the podcast or something like that. But it's not guaranteed. But it's only if Monday is a public holiday. We get fucking
Or even
trashed.
if we do it on a Friday night or something, like if 40 wants to do something big and just have like a chill night sesh. Ideally, eventually we can put maybe a TV, like a big TV above that door, and we can set up some consoles that run up to it, and we can just sit in there, play games, even live stream a bit, stuff like that, gameplay and stuff. If you watch the Dude Soup podcast from Funhouse, that's what they do. Well, I don't know if they still do it. That's what they used to do. They used to have a big TV, and then they'd sit down and talk, and they'd have someone that's playing the game and sort of interacting with the people speaking, and once they got sick of the game, they'd pass it on to someone else, sort of thing. Or they'd try and beat a level of a game, sort of thing. And
like die by die type thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, and they keep conversation going in between it to just keep it a podcast.
I don't think I'd be able to do it. My brain's too small. I'll be focusing on the game.
It's
you
something
guys
we
have
can
a
try.
full conversation to me.
See, once we get that room sorted, we can just trial stuff. Like we can film stuff on our time off. Ideally, we want to get it so that we can just go to that back shed whenever we want. Because at the moment, all that back area is locked off. Mm-hmm. So I was talking to fairly blank name about. Well, we're talking about. I was talking to 40 about getting one of. I think you were there. About getting one of those NFC reader locks, but then fairly blank name makes it easy for me later on. Was talking about just getting a lock and keys cut, each individual key.
I'm trying to think who fairly blank name is.
Someone that doesn't want to be on the podcast, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll just keep it nice and simple. I
Fairly
forgot last week we mentioned it a few times.
Did we?
Damn it, yeah, like 3 or 4 times, like between me and Brody. Mentioned it. It's like, damn it, now I'm going to go through and edit out this name like 5, 6 times. Right at the end when we're talking about go-karts and stuff.
So, I'm not going to even bother.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. We're talking about you, not to you. If you listen to this.
They won't listen to it.
No, mate, maybe she will next time we do a drinking game to it.
That was fun.
It was fun. Friday night, we were at Fairly 40's house. And
this was after the meeting.
This was after the meeting.
After the first Fairly Dinkum
we all
official
decided
meeting.
to fucking just get on the beers, grab a fucking few drinks.
Mm.
I got fucking trashed because I'm...
Yeah, you did. Oh, but you hadn't had much sleep, eh?
Yeah, I'd fuck all sleep.
You were gone early.
Yeah, we watched an episode of the podcast. I know it's a bit cringy, watching ourselves on the,
It is
YouTube,
a bit, but
honestly, the game that we played when we watched it made it so much better.
yeah. Oh, it was so fun. And I think just us putting up those stories on our Snapchat and stuff of us doing the drinking games to the podcast actually got us a lot of views too as well.
Yeah, it's good fun.
If you ever watched, I think me and Clay come up with that idea. We sort of stole it from Theatre Mode. There's a show on YouTube called Theatre Mode, and if you want to know what we've done, you just go and watch that, and then that'll explain it. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun game. We do that a lot.
Yeah, we mostly do it with movies.
Yeah.
So we were thinking, let's just put whack on the podcast, and then I can't think of who thought of the idea. I was like, why don't we do that? Someone was like, why don't we do that thing when we watch movies? We make a drinking game out of it. And yeah, so the rule is we just basically write down a few things that we think they might say or do or anything like that. And yeah, whatever, anytime it happens, you drink. And however many drinks it is, you drink them. Yeah, tell you what, you go through alcohol pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, especially when you play with 40. He makes like the most obvious rules, and he like adds 2 drinks to it.
As example, every time one of us in the podcast touched our face, we had to drink 2 times.
And we touched their faces a lot in the episode that we released.
A lot.
So much. Specifically, you like to touch.
Me.
It was actually an episode where it was just me and you again. Yeah, and it was you just touching your face the whole time.
We should do another one.
No, maybe to like some random person that we get on. Maybe when we get 40 to jump on one,
we'll do it.
We'll do it with him. We'll do one with him. But yeah,
we'll definitely do that with you, 40.
Yeah. No, normally with that game, because you do it with movies or a show or something, you normally watch the trailer beforehand, and you guess, like you make each person pretty much makes at least 1 or 2 rules of what they think should be a part of the game towards what they've seen in the trailer and what they expect the movie to be like or something like that. And then, yeah, you watch the movie and then you drink to the rules that you've made.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very fun, but like I said, go and watch like 1 or 2 theatre modes, or just watch a theatre mode on YouTube and you'll understand what we're doing, because that's where we got the idea from anyway. So yeah.
Fucking nice.
That was fun. It's been pretty eventful, this setting up all this stuff. Yeah, like you said, we were talking about it all last year and we got nothing done, but we sort of kicked ourselves into gear after last week's episode.
Indeed we did.
I think I went to your house on Wednesday or something. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday.
Wednesday night you came around.
Yeah.
We watched a bit of YouTube and you bought some shit on your computer. We set it up.
Yeah, that's when I started buying stuff, yeah.
Yeah, we set up the PayPal account and all that, so we got all that done.
PayPal account,
it
we
was
got
a good
some
bit of a
donations.
night. I couldn't give 2 shits. I was there playing The Witcher. So.
Yeah, but we managed to get some stuff done. Me and Brody anyway. We managed to order some stuff.
I was a bit lazy.
And we started looking at couches and stuff. But Friday was a good one. Friday was when we all sort of sat down. Well, not all of us. I think Marky and 40 were just yarning the whole time.
They were playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
But me, you, and Brody at least anyway tried to get some stuff done. Yeah,
we did a few measurements.
Yeah, we did.
We found this one couch, man, we wanted so bad in Townsville, $200. Fucking schmick, just fits in the thingo.
Prime, yeah, just fit.
Fucking nice, right?
But now we can't get it like an L couch like that because we got that fridge, and like he's wanted to put shelves up. We can't put like an L couch in if we want to do that sort of stuff. So we need like what me and Clay or me and Brody were looking at. That's like, a timer. Yeah, I'll check that in a second. We'll get like a set, like a 3-seater or 4-seater, and then 2 separate seats or another 2-seater or something.
I reckon if you have got, say, a 3-seater and like maybe a single seat, that'll be good too. So we can put the single seat on the side and the 3-seater upside it. It would not, if you like just have a single seat and you want to get rid of it, fucking hook us up and we will come. Or if you just have either a 2-seater, might do as well. We'll just make people cramp up. Whatever, yeah. Just hit us up. It's not, yeah. We will pay for it, yeah.
100% we'll pay for it. That camera's not off yet, so I turned it off and I turned it back on, but I don't think that'll help much. So that camera overheats for anyone that is new to the podcast.
That's why it always usually cuts out and you barely ever see my face.
Oh, every now and then. You want to set another one for like half an hour?
I've already done it, reset it.
Okay, yeah. That's good. I think it cuts out 21 minutes-ish. And that was at 21 minutes, so I reckon it was just about to cut out. It overheats and...
I'll go 25.
It sucks big time. Yeah, go 25 minutes and we'll see how it goes. I reckon it'll cut out in like 2 minutes because I turned it off when it was just before it was going to overheat.
Yeah, well, you might want to check it soon because you're at 23 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be right. We'll wait till that timer goes off and then at least it gets a bit of cool down time. There's only 2 of us now and we got 3 cameras. So
yeah.
We'll be right. But yeah. Anyway.
Well, for an example, this room that we're in now, it's pretty big.
It's massive, but there's a lot of equipment in it.
A lot of equipment. That's why it looks cramped and it feels cramped.
Yeah, we feel like we can't do much. If we had a camera, actually we do have a camera there, but if we had like another guest, we could like put something around here.
Yeah. Well, the room's a bit smaller than this one, but there's nothing in it. It's empty.
It's only a small bit smaller, like it's only a tiny bit smaller than this room, I reckon. Like,
this room's wider. Like in like in that direction.
That's what I mean. It's a bit I guess longer, you could say.
Yeah.
It's about the same width, but it's a bit longer. And it's definitely taller, but that doesn't. I mean,
I like a tall room.
Yeah, so do I. I think all of us that'll be there would like a tall room. There's not many of us. I mean, Smithy.
Yeah, besides Smithy, he's short, but
that's
nothing
you can do about that unless he wants to buy some stilts.
Fuck.
Leave him alone. No, we're right. We'll sort it out. We'll get it all sorted, and then we can start recording episodes in there. And like I said, I'd like to start live streaming at least. Anyway, Clay definitely wants to live stream podcasts in there. So I was thinking, eventually, maybe we can have 2 podcasts.
What do you mean?
We have 2 separate ones because I'm pretty sure he wants to do some on a Thursday. Because that's more when he's free. So if he wants to do something on a Thursday, like a live stream Thursday or something like that, you can sit down, you can yarn on like a Thursday straight live to maybe YouTube and Twitch, something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then at the end of that, I know for 100% YouTube keeps your live streams. So then that can be uploaded straight to YouTube anyway, or edited and then uploaded. I don't think Twitch does though. I think you have to record it for Twitch to...
Yeah.
But you don't... keep things on Twitch anyway. Twitch is just like a live stream platform pretty much. So yeah, but we'll talk to him about that later on anyway.
Yeah, it's not, I reckon we don't rush things.
No, don't want to rush things.
No.
Slow pace.
Things fuck up.
Yeah. We're getting there slowly, but at least once we have that room, we have our own, we can go out there once we get a lock or something on that gate, and we have access to that studio at all times.
Don't want any of you boys stealing anything, Neil.
Definitely not. Definitely not. We can go in there at our own time, whenever we want, and just muck around. Just set up, try and record stuff, and if it doesn't work, then we don't need to worry about it. We can just go back an hour or next day or whatever and do it again. Probably make something better. But once all that's set up too, I want us to go and start actually recording some proper content, like the Ponds Mish video. I want to do more stuff like that, so we actually have not just a podcast but actual like fun stuff as well.
Yeah, we'll get there one day, mate.
Few river mish, something like that.
Yeah, we'll get more into scuff shit. I gotta buy me 4-wheeler.
You can't get many. You can only get performance 4-wheels now. I was looking, mate. I want one too. I'll get a buggy. I'll get a 4-seater buggy.
Well, I have a question, Callum.
Yeah.
What is the funniest and most weirdest story you've got?
You know how good at remembering I am.
Not very, but just think of something that you've done.
We'll be here forever. Just save it for next week. I'll come with one.
Next week.
I'll come with one.
You better.
Why have you go on?
No, I don't have one. Oh, if I think about it, I would have one.
Yeah, are you going to take forever for me to remember something? Literally, I forget things in an instant.
Fuck, you're as bad as the old boy.
That's why I have a phone, so it records everything.
Bad as the old boy, bloody got dementia.
Yeah. Nah, it's bad, man. And then someone like starts to talk to me, you go, oh, you remember this? And I go, nah, tell me a few more things that might have happened that day, and I'll be able to tell you. Oh, well, we went here and we went there. Did we see anyone that I know? No. Probably not going to remember. For
me, it's usually people's names. Oh, do you remember this name? No. Shows me the photo of the face. Oh, yep.
I can remember faces. I can't sometimes remember names.
No, never remember a name.
I hate that too. When you go somewhere and someone knows you, but you forget their name, but you remember their face.
I'm just looking at them for like half an hour. I'm like,
how you doing? Yeah, good.
I'm giving them like the dirty eye. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
You know who I am? Yeah.
What's your name again? I remember you, but I don't remember your fucking name. And you don't want to come off rude. So
yeah, that's right. Ah, well, that happens all the time, mate.
Usually, if I don't remember your name and I see you at a nightclub, I'll be like, oi, old fella, oi, old mate.
So if you're ever out and you see Ashley and he calls you old fella, he doesn't know who you are.
No, I don't know.
Doesn't remember your name.
I remember your face, but I don't know your name.
Yeah, nah, well.
Or old mate. Deal. Fuck no.
There's a lot of old mates here.
There's a lot of old mates in the fucking Birkin, mate.
That's right. Oh, well.
Fucking oath.
We're getting there, mate.
It was a good bit of a laugh, though. Fucking oath.
Always is. Can't do that anymore, though.
What's that?
Go out.
Your phone's not on silent.
Yeah, it is. It's on Do Not Disturb, Bungie.
I heard a blub. Snapchat. It's not on my phone either.
My phone's on Do Not Disturb. You would have heard it going off way more. You want me to check it?
I heard something.
I'll check it. Sorry.
I heard a Snapchat.
Technical difficulties.
Yep.
Hey, how you going? And welcome back to another edition of the Fairly Dinkum News. I'm your host, Fairly Brody, back with another skit for the podcast. Now, as you can see, we are having some technical difficulties, so if you could please focus your attention right here and look at a lovely photo from the Fairly Dinkum cast.
1, 2, and 3. All right, we're back.
Hello. Welcome back. We ran into a problem or two.
Major technical difficulties for tonight. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, as we were fixing this problem, me and Caleb thought of an idea. Let's clarify of what happened on the Ponds Mish.
Yeah, because we made that video come out a few months back now. Maybe November, end of November, it come out.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and it's probably one of the, it's actually, well, it's not now, but it was one of the shortest videos we had made on the channel. It's about 40 minutes long, but it's a good, like, towards the end it gets a bit slow, but it's still pretty funny, good video. You should definitely go and watch it.
If you have the patience to watch it all, give it a gander.
Yeah, it's got chapters too, so if you just want to skip to certain bits, you can do that as well.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, YouTube has a feature, you can put chapters and things now, and you can just skip to those certain points, but yeah.
So let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, well,
start?
This was pretty wild. I just had stayed at Fairly blank name, that house, and I was leaving in the morning.
Yeah.
And I get a message from one of my old mates, Mr. Hookie, saying, "Are you coming to the ponds today?" And I didn't know anything about it. And I said, "Oh, I didn't know anything about it. He's all going." He said, "Yeah." I said, "All righto." So on my way home, I stopped in at the hut owners, Mr. Brody himself.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith. And he was asleep, as usual.
That's not a surprise for Brody.
Nah, it was about 8 o'clock in the morning. He was still asleep. Might have been even later. Anyway, and I wake him up and I say, "Oh, he wants to go today. He's doing a mission." He said, "Oh, I don't know. I think the boys are going." And I said, "Okay," because Hoogie just asked me if I was coming. He's like, "Oh yeah, well let's do it then." And I said, "Righto. Well, do you want to see if we can get Smash to come?" And he said, "Yeah." So we are racing home to my house, get my stuff ready, and on the way we ring Smash, and I get ready, and then we go to pick Smash up. So, yeah. Yeah,
no, I was laying down in bed when they called me. "Oh, do you want to come to the hunt and have a little weekend here?" I was like, "Well, I've got nothing planned, and yeah, fuck it, why not?" And so I had a quick little shower and then got ready for the hut. Got all my shit. I didn't really pack any clothes. I just had the clothes that I was wearing.
Nah, I think I packed maybe a shirt and
just
something just to change
pants.
into in the
That's
morning.
all I changed.
Yeah.
Pants and underwear. But stopped off at the bottle-o. Got a fucking heap of grog.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Well, yeah. Got a heap of darts. Got all that shit ready, and then we're on our way.
Yep.
But didn't we stop? We stopped at Dinkum Hill.
Stopped at Igor.
Yeah, Igor.
Because I remember I got a pair of sunnies for the day.
Yeah, and we needed food. We were hungry. And we needed ice. We forgot about ice.
Did we stop at Inky?
Yeah, we did. On the way there and the way back.
I remember stopping there maybe on the way back. I remember stopping on the way back from...
No, I think it was IGA we went to, wasn't it? Because I had to get durries.
It was IGA.
Yeah.
Don't remember doing it for the ponds. I don't remember doing it for the Cape.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Cape, Mish.
But,
yeah, we went to IGA, got all that shit, went straight to the hut, and fucking we get there straight away.
That's where our intro is. That's where we make the name for the podcast. In the morning of the hut in the drive-in. That's where we thought of it. Listening to a bit of Freddie Dredd.
I was sparking up my dad. He turns around, looks at me hat.
Yeah, that's what happened.
What about Fair Dinkum podcast? Oh yeah, fuck it is.
Sadly, someone took that idea before us.
Yeah, so we had to think of something else.
And we went on a big tangent to Fairly Dinkum. Massive tangent. We changed the name.
I think we fucked with that for, another a couple of weeks after that.
Yeah, I think
After we
did.
thought about it,
We
we're
definitely
thinking about random names.
We thought we went on the big massive tangent. And we just decided on Fairly Dinkum.
Yeah.
It was easy. Like, why not? It's not that bad. Like, it's not a bad name, really.
No, it's a good little bit of a name, eh?
Yeah,
Not hard to forget. But
that's pretty good.
yeah, so we get there, fucking drop off all of our shit out the back of Brody's ute. But
Mhm.
the drive there was amazing. So much fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah.
I was hanging out the bloody window too. It's all in the video. You got to watch it.
It's all on the video. Don't explain too much. They got to watch the video.
Yeah. So we
worth the
get there,
watch.
we rock up, we grab all that shit, put it all down, just like unpack the ute, and we finished all that. We just get onto it straight away. We start getting on the beers, and fucking have an awesome time on the beers. We're upstairs, up on the veranda, drinking
right.
hard, fucking
Chilling, drinking, and
We're
had to
just
go and
chilling there. We
get
went,
Pain Dog.
yeah, we had to go get Painey.
Oh, well, we didn't have to go and get him. We went to go and get firewood, and then that's when he rocked up.
Yeah, we saw him down the beach.
His
and then
quad coming.
we
Everyone
tried to
was
steal his
seeing.
quad.
Yeah,
That's a good bit of fun.
yeah. That's not really in the video because that whole time the camera was shaky, and all you can hear is the wind from the beach.
Well, it is the beach. Like,
Yeah. So we need to get if we get a proper camera, we'll get a little wind filter for it. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we just kept drinking on the veranda. It was pretty slack, just listening to music, spinning yarns. And we started up a conversation like about dirty videos that we've got or something we've seen that's really fucked up. And Hooky brings up this video. About Jeffrey. This video of this bloke going to the Philippines. And picks up a shield, and this shield's got a like
Lady Man.
yeah, lady man. Yeah.
It's a funny video. You can find it on Twitter, I think. You type up Jeffrey and the lady
hilarious.
boy. That's pretty
Fucking
funny.
hilarious.
So
We sat there, we dwelled on it for like half an hour, fucking just cagging ourselves laughing. And then I'd bring out me bloody vape, because I was vaping then too, as well as smoking dards. I'm a cool kid. And Noah wanted to give it a go. I know, mate, Noah, he's been sucking on the thing dry. And I decided to say a joke. Check that bloody camera.
We got a checker. They can check it.
Yeah, I decided to say a joke. What was that joke? Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your focus. I said that and he cacked himself laughing. That's why there's a bit of part in the video where he like spits out all the smoke.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's when I said
that's
it.
when he says it. I think that's in the video itself, actually, not just the intro though.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we just chilled upstairs on the veranda for most of the time.
We did because that's when we started playing 3-man towards
We
the
played
end of the Arvo.
man. That was a fucking awesome and fun game. Very, very fun. Very, very, very fun.
Very fun.
And what happened? Towards like it got pretty dark. Around about 9 o'clock, I reckon. Hooky and Painey and Vassy went for a drive on the quad, didn't they? I know Hooky did and Painey did, I think.
Yeah, it was two of them. There were two of them that
Yeah,
left.
Hooky and Painey. And we decided to fucking hide on them.
We played hide and seek.
Yeah, we'd be little kids and fucking run away. I was sitting there in the fire and they were like, oh, fuck, they're coming back. We should go hide.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. I just saw all you guys run away and hide. I
We
was
turned all the lights off.
like, oh, fuck,
everything.
I've got to hide
It was
somewhere.
pitch black.
I just decided to climb the roof.
Yeah, you climbed the roof. I didn't know where to go, so I hid in front of one of the utes. I got this all on video, but it's too dark. It was too dark to put into
Fucking
the
dark.
video.
I was like Batman, but I was like protecting the city. I was on that roof.
Yeah.
It took me an effort to get up there.
I think it was Vassy that was on the water tank across from
Yeah,
the hut. He had the best spot.
I was going to chuck him a Dari. Well, not really chuck him a Dari. I was trying to chuck him a beer, actually. I said, do you want a beer, mate? And then Hooky was running underneath me. Someone up there. And I was like, nah. No one's up here. But we kept going on. Well, what else did we do after that? We just kept...
That's when we sat at the fire. And everyone started tackling each
and then
other.
the tackling began. I was more afraid I was going to get tackled.
Yeah. What do you mean you just chilled out?
I didn't
and
want to
everyone
get
else was,
tackled.
not in the sand.
Yeah, not in the sand. And
Stuff that.
it was a good show. Fucking
was a good
Noah
show.
and fucking Painty and all that. Having a bit
No,
of
Painty, Hooky just clobbering everyone.
having a good little bit of tackle.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh fuck.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
And And that's when I think we went up. There was a few of us that went back upstairs after that just to chill out, have a bit more drinks, and we started playing Piccolo. I think maybe you were there for a little bit, but then
I
you went
was
to
there
bed.
for a bit, but then I went downstairs, and then the misso called me. And,
Yeah.
I became a simp for a bit. And then tried to fall asleep, and I couldn't. My phone died, so I watched a movie.
Hmm.
It was a bloody Clint Eastwood fucking movie. It was like, I don't know. I was sitting there laying down, and all I can hear is laugh and scream and carrying on, and then Hooky comes in, I think it was. Yeah, Hooky comes in, fucking shit-faced.
Oh, we were
I'm not, and then falls on the bed and then passes out.
Yeah.
And then all the rest of the crew decided to come down
Mm.
and run amok there, so they started to tackle each other, and Brody poured a bit of CC on a piece of bread and slapped it on Hooky's face. That was fucking hilarious.
That would be real funny.
Yeah.
But that's all in the video, so you got to check that out. And then after that happens, that's when everyone's about to go to bed, and that's when everyone starts mucking around. And
There was a big pillow fight and a bed fight. Who gets the bigger bed?
yeah,
I was sitting on the biggest bed. I was like, yeah, I'm getting comfortable. No one even came up to me until I got off the bed. And then they decided to jump on the bed.
I think so.
That was Hooky and Paney.
Yeah, probably.
I was fucking...
That was funny though. But yeah, definitely check the video out. It was funny as.
Give it a gander.
Need to do more missions like that. We'll have to hit up Smithy and
Do another hut mish.
definitely 100%.
Invite everyone.
Yeah, try and get a good
Bring
crew.
a swag. Everything.
That one that we done when there were a few of us might have been one of the first ones I done with you blokes.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Was that the one where you had the DJ upstairs?
Yeah, that one was a
That
really
was a
good
fun one.
That was a whole weekend though. I think that was a Friday, Saturday night.
We left Friday midday. Everyone got
Yeah,
half
because I
a
still
day.
have work. I still have work.
Yeah,
so I
you
come
and
late.
the latest ones there.
Yeah.
Kyle and all that, I think, came help you or something like that. I can't remember.
No,
No, brought a ute down. Yeah.
she did. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think maybe Mac could come with us.
No, Macca came with
There was someone
Shari.
that come with us. Might have been Youngie. I think Youngie come
Youngie
down.
come too.
Yeah,
Youngie brought his own
Youngie
Youngie's
bought his
boat.
own ute, but I think he come out because I think she was too scared to
That's right.
to go through the water.
Fuck. Yeah,
So
that's right.
I think maybe he come down or something. But there were two others with us for sure. 100%. I forget who they were though. But anyway,
It would have been someone, I don't know.
yeah, pretty sure there were two others with us.
But it was fucking pretty fun. That
That was a fun mission.
I
Yeah,
had my quad.
yeah,
I miss that quad, man. Fucking.
yeah. It's too bad you can't get them anymore.
No, you can't. I was gonna have to steal one, eh?
Gonna have to build one,
yeah. Yeah.
build a quad, make some plastics.
I'll just get a side by side. I reckon they're good fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Seen a lot of people have them, and they look like a good
A
bit of fucking
a
fun.
lot of fun. Yeah,
And we used to own
Big
one, but
turbo on
then
it.
me brother and me cousin, dickheads, fucked it up for us. But
yeah, right.
that's a story for another time. Yeah.
Oh well, what do you expect?
No, that's what
boys
you get.
will have fun with their toys.
That's
No,
what
we
you
definitely need to do another river mish. Haven't
Yeah,
been on
well,
one with you.
We're going to try and do a camping trip or something sooner or later if the river doesn't flood again.
Yeah, we'll have to take the boat out again too.
Yeah.
Have to go and do a mission on the boat.
We have to go fix Mark's boat as well.
Big job. That's a big job.
Not really a big job.
All the electrical side.
all the electrical side and yeah. But other than that,
Nah, just give it a clean. It looks like it just needs clean, eh?
it really does need a good clean. Like
Yeah.
fucking gurney down everything.
Yeah, which is easy.
Yeah.
We'll pull it when you get time. Pull that boat out and we'll take it.
Well, that's
Take it to the car
I
wash.
told Willie. That next time when I finish work or if we finish early or something, I'll just chill at your house and I'll just do that boat. He said, yeah, whatever. Just bring it out, clean everything.
Yeah,
Just make sure your area is clean. He doesn't really care, just as long as I like clean up after myself. He's always been like that ever since I started work with him.
yeah, definitely get it out,
Yeah.
and we can start working on it anyway.
Thing is, I need to get Mark. I'm fucking motivated to do something.
Oh, he probably would be motivated to do it.
Oh well,
I don't know.
yeah. There's not just his boat that needs to be done. The international that needs to be done too. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah, right. He needs to come back on an episode.
He does need to come back.
Yeah, he's he hurt his foot bad,
I got a bit on the
Last
bottom
night.
of his foot.
so he didn't want to come on because
Got a bit of owie.
it's too hard to walk on it.
Owie.
And instead, he's playing South Park.
Was he playing that
Good
South
South
Park
Park
game?
Yeah, silly fellow. He sent me a video of him trying to play it today, and there must be some censorship rules here in Australia for video games or something. Because
Well, that's shocking because Conan Exiles, you can fucking run around with the biggest schlong in the world and it'll fucking slap on your knees.
the scene or the part of the video game is trying to show me was you must be in an alien spaceship and you can watch someone getting probed, apparently. But
Well, South Park's always had stuff blurred.
Australia, specifically in Australia, it said we can't watch it. He showed me in the game when you go to watch it, it comes up with a little thing or a koala holding onto a tree crying. It says, "Sorry, Australia. Due to censorship issues, this part of the game cannot be viewed in your country."
Well, there's a thing that I've heard about a lot of YouTubers use. It's called NordVPN.
That doesn't help. Unless it's an online-only game, which I doubt.
Which I doubt
It's
too.
probably, because it's been released in Australia, it has an Australian version.
Hmm.
If you got like an international copy. it'd be
Go to
fine.
America. Someone from America send over an American version.
Yeah, please. He'll play it.
He will.
That's a given.
He'll probably repeat that mission over and over again.
He will. And not just because he'd probably like it, but
Not just because it's probing, but because it's Mark.
he'd want to
He's a
want to
trophy
platinum
collector.
it. Yeah, he'd want to
Yeah.
platinum that game.
He's a trophy collector.
He is a trophy hunter.
Mm.
But some people like that, eh?
I'm honestly shocked you're not a trophy hunter. I thought you would be.
Why? I just finish a game and then I'm done with it.
Really? You just don't want to get us.
I have
wouldn't-
too many games to play. I don't have time to sit there.
I wouldn't call myself a trophy hunter, but I'd like to get a trophy if I can get it.
I really
If I
don't
can get it
bother
and
me.
it's easy, I'll just be like, oh, it's on my way.
You know
I
what
can
I
do
think it
this.
is? I think it's because you get trophies given to you too easy nowadays.
Too easy.
Yep.
Well, I know that on like Steam trophies, they're hard to get.
Yeah, that's why I go for I do go for Steam game trophies
Yeah.
because they're harder to get. But like for PlayStation, say, if you play a game and you beat the first chapter, you get a trophy.
Yeah. All
Even
gotta
if you
do
beat
is
on
just
easy.
finish the first mission. And
Yeah, you get a trophy. I
get a
think
trophy.
if you didn't get trophies for doing little things like that, like just beating the game, or because everyone's going to beat the game. If
Well,
you didn't get
there's-
trophies for stuff like that, I reckon I'd be more inclined to try and hunt for a trophy.
There's me and Mark are having a bit of a race. Not really a race. We're just trying to get ahead of each other all the time.
Hmm.
Because I'm 230 something, and he's like 232, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to catch up to him, and he's trying to catch up to me. So it's match and match. But I've been trying to do trophies. So I
Well,
stay
see, if you
above
got
him.
competition like that, then that's fair.
Yeah, well-
But see, I'm not really competitive with that sort of thing. I used to be,
Yeah.
but not anymore because
Well-
you all have more time than me, so I'm never going to catch up.
I need to have I need more single player games games that I enjoy, like The Witcher.
Yeah,
It's fucking I've played 120 hours on it so far,
yeah, righto.
and that's like first ever playthrough. Just finished one of the DLCs, and that took me 5 days to finish.
Yeah, righto.
That's with work included.
Fair enough.
So
And you work relatively long hours too, or standard hours.
sometimes
I'd say.
it's mix and match. Sometimes it could be 12 hours, 8 hours.
Yeah,
I don't really care as long as I get a paycheck at the end of the week.
that's right. That's how it goes for most people.
That's it.
Oh, well, if I had a good game that I really would want to just sit there and play for, maybe
War.
then I would try and hunt for trophies on it. But see, I really like God of War, but I think because it took me like half a year to actually just like do the whole game, I think I didn't want to do any more of it after I'd finished it. Like I did still play it, and I tried to go to one of those realms where you have the time limit and you got to kill people. I think I did try and do a little bit extra on the game, try and get a bit more stuff, like try and boost up my armor a bit. But see, I didn't do much after that. I didn't go for any more trophies or anything.
Are you gonna wait to get a PS5 before you get the new God of War?
I'll probably buy it, but I will probably not play it until I have a PS5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what about you?
Me, I'll definitely wait because I really tried to wait for Assassin's Creed Valhalla
Yep.
to get a PS5, but I couldn't hold it. I really wanted to play a game.
Haven't played it yet. I've started it, but I haven't really played it. I haven't got past like the first mission.
It's not as big as Odyssey. Well, Odyssey I played with all the DLCs, everything. I went straight from the campaign to the DLCs.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I've figured out that the campaign in that one is a bit bigger than Odyssey, but not as big. The map's not as big either.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I haven't played. I don't think I've played an Assassin's Creed. I've actually played one since Black Flag. I used to watch 40 play Syndicate, and what was the one after? Yeah, I watched him play Rogue.
I bought Syndicate off 40. I bought Unity of 40.
You used to watch him play Unity as well.
And then I bought Rogue myself. And then it was Assassin's Creed Origins. I think it was. Yeah,
I think I watched him play Origins too.
That was my favorite game. And then Odyssey came out. And then I fucking put so much time into that one. I think I put 350 hours into it.
Yeah.
Maybe even more. And then Valhalla came out and I finished that within like the first 2 weeks. I just rushed through it and I got all the little secret pieces. Like I got Mjolnir, I got Excalibur. Yeah. Every little secret piece I could find, I found it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Skyrim. Fucking 40 said he wanted to do a time lapse with me. Like he wanted to start. We both wanted to start the game together.
Yeah.
We can get to level 100 the quickest.
Yeah, right. That'd be a good challenge.
Oh fuck yeah! I reckon we should do that all the time, but like we have to do it to say if we start a party and we're in like PSN or Xbox or whatever, we start the game together in the party, and the only time we can play the game, right? Because maybe some of us have days off or something like that. The only time we can play the game is when we're in the party together and we're playing it at the same time.
You know what I would do? I'd wait until I build you PCs, and then you can both play on PC together. And then at least you start at the same sort of level, PC-wise, because you both don't know the controls to the game. You both don't know anything PC-wise to that sort of stuff. I know like you've played PC before and stuff, but control-wise to that sort of game, you probably would have to pick up a little bit of it, and you would definitely have to pick up a bit of it. And then with that too, it's easy to record your progress and stuff like that. And then that'll probably, like, you probably only both do that when you, like, depending on where your system is and his system is. If it's like, because he's got that spare room in his house, I was thinking about making that like a little editing area sort of thing, maybe eventually.
There are 2 spare rooms in his house.
Well, that's true, but the one that no one really like goes into because it's so hot in there.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll talk to him about it, but yeah, have 2 PCs, even my PC in there as well. And then we can all maybe put a Vive in there as well. A little Vive in the room. But yeah, and then you can both record at the same time and try and get there at the same time. That's a good little challenge. Like, that does sound pretty fun.
Well, you can do that on the PlayStation too. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he won't ever get one.
No, he won't. No, I know that. I mean. But I have an Xbox. I can just do it on the Xbox.
That's true, actually. Yeah. Maybe better on PC.
It would be a lot better. Graphics, speed, everything.
Mods.
Yes.
But see, if you do something like that, you should like put in rules that you can't use glitches and you can't use mods. It should just be base standard game.
All the glitches I know in Skyrim, they're all fucking patched now.
Yeah.
It was just all the new updates came out.
But you should make that a rule that you can't use glitches or mods and stuff like that. It's just the standard base game that you got to use.
Yeah. And
that'd just be fair, and then you can go off that. So yeah, that does sound like it'd be fun. But I need to talk to him eventually. Once we get this new studio set up, I'll talk to him about. Well, we'll build you a PC anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna have a look around for like good parts and pieces and stuff, and see if I can have to pay it.
I reckon if you give me some specs you want, I can. Or even if you want, just give me like an idea of what kind of system you want to run, I can build you some specs and I'll show you where you can afterpay it. Because I think I afterpaid for my new motherboard and my new CPU, I think. I did actually. I afterpaid all that stuff. So I know where you can afterpay PCs, like the whole PC from.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty much. So if you want to do that, and yeah, I'll talk to you about it later once we film the skit with Smithy. We'll try and get some specs or a bit of a base of what you kind of want to run on there, and then we can work off that to build you something. And then at least then you can edit stuff, or you can just jump on and play PC games whenever and stuff like that. You can do all that sort of stuff. And then We could even use a system like yours or mine to eventually do live streaming if we want to do that. We'll see what happens. So much stuff to do and so much money we need to put in and spend. But that'll happen eventually. Like I said, we've already started. Already spent like $650 this week on it.
A lot of money. Gonna go into it.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, it's a bit of fun, eh? Something to do.
Fucking oath.
I enjoy it. I don't know about you boys. I enjoy doing it.
I do it a lot. I enjoy it so much.
Yeah. That's fun.
Oh, well. Anyway, on that note, I think we should finish here.
Yeah, we'll link, as usual, everything down in the bottom. I said in the bottom. I'm not putting it in the video. Don't worry about it.
Video.
No, I won't.
I'll bring up a dirty photo so he has to blur out with Mark's face.
That's not that hard to do. I'll just put like Mark's head just over the whole screen.
Yeah, just do that
for
for the background. Just
for this episode, you want me to put him on the background the whole episode?
No.
Just because he didn't come on.
You know how you can make those little cuts, like on Snapchat, how you can cut people's faces?
A sticker.
Yeah, how you got Mark's cat face? Just put everyone's face, like a retarded version of everyone's face, in the podcast.
As a background.
Been in the podcast. Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea. Like have a wall of just people.
Just retarded faces.
That's such
I'll
a good
send you
idea.
some too. I've got some good ones.
Oh, I've got heaps.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. I've got plenty of stickers.
I've made some last night. So
Because Brody showed you how to make stickers.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, they just learned. I can't believe that. Snapchat's been out for like 10 years.
You know, I didn't have a phone till I was...
They didn't introduce stickers till a few years ago.
No,
anyway.
I didn't have a phone till I was 15.
Yeah, I was probably about the same-ish till I was about
15,
grade 9.
16. And then I bought my own phone.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm.
No, good. Oh, well. But yeah, there you go. Now you know. That's why all these people's heads have been here the whole episode. Because I put some stickers in. That's such a good idea.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, maybe the next episode will be at Studio 2.
Fucking hope so. I'm not going to hold my breath. I wouldn't hold your breath either.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Thanks for listening.
I reckon that was a pretty good fucking episode, mate.